I understand we have some new people joining the fold tonight, sampling NewsNation. Great, welcome. Last night is being talked about in the wrong ways, I suggest to you. It's all about the game between the parties and the media, post-gaming like a bunch of NFL analysts. The runoff in Georgia is not a surprise. The remaining House seats are showing no red flags of bad process. Things take time, especially when they're close. We knew this. Why play to the hype of anticipation and of concern? Don't create false concern. Real concern is enough. Now, we'll know the results soon. The real discovery, though, should be for us to find out why things went down as they did and what it means for where things stand in our country. Not the numbers in Congress, but the momentum in America. And here's my headline. Hooray for us. America worked last night. The democracy is functioning without any obvious drama. There could still be issues, and that's okay. But that early spooking was not justified by any discoveries. Problems were remedied. I know there was some bubbling on the right. There was some bubbling on the left, frankly. But that's all it was for now. Potentially record turnout. Bravo. All over the country. Various places and faces. That's what matters. The more you vote, the more leverage you have. Look at that. Massive turnout. That's the early count. Okay, who knows how high day of is going to be? We'll find out. And then you have the absentees. According to the U.S. Elections Project, some projections say it is number 2 all time for midterms, second only to 2018. So good for us. We did our duty. In the process so far, legit. No violence. That's a win. Also true. The left and the right, I say they both lost last night. The majority is the story. Those stuck in the middle, clowns to the left, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you, and you made the difference. And you are the fastest growing part of the electorate, those who reject both parties. You are the majority in this country who want what works everywhere else in our lives to work in our politics. What is that? Reasonable approaches to better our prospects and fix problems, just like at home, just like at work, just like everywhere, but politics. Especially with the young independents. Boy, did they loom large. That's going to be a big storyline coming out of this. Got to talk to the young folk because they are independents and they are more receptive to flagging what is deceptive. They are not easy to sell. You were begging for better last night, but you are not a beggar. You are the chooser, and you chose balance. The GOP is still expected to control the House, but the underperformance reveals something that we're going to discuss tonight. The Senate count, especially in Georgia, and we have, again, the key man in the runoff ahead, the Secretary of State. He's the one who knows all the answers to what's going to happen and what the variables are. Right now, it's proceeding as expected. For the Democrats, this is not a win either. Losing less than expected, that's not a recipe for success. Now, that said, compared to the midterms in history, 2022 is kind of one of the exceptions to the rule. There is no big wave. There is no massive change. And today, President Biden made a strong, and I suggest proper move. He took questions in one of his longer sessions, and he was intent on saying he would invite the leaders on the right to talk turkey. Smart. Gives them high ground. Lets people like you believe, hey, maybe he's going to at least try to do something other than just, left versus right. Maybe there's a chance for reasonable. And yet, the offer is low yield, right? The right is about opposing the left as a boogeyman that is trying to destroy America. There's little upside to any deal making. You don't get rewarded for that in the fringy ranks. And yet, what a difference a day makes, right? If the right had run roughshod, as was expected, Biden would be on his way to Cairo. You probably would have never seen nor heard from him. And there'd be a lot of yap about whether the Democratic Party even wanted him to come back. But today, he was looking like he's ready for ice cream and a cruise in his Corvette. So Biden is not the burden for the Democrats, at least not today. But they do need to change how they think about common concerns. For example, worrying about crime doesn't make you a bigot, okay? No cash bail needs to be modified to give discretion to judges to keep known violent offenders on the inside, not the outside. And on the right, I don't know what McCarthy was so happy about. The GOP underperformed all over the place, and a big reason why was that while they had the momentum on the right worries in this country, they created bigger worries with their radical deniers. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.